Google's new video generation model, Gemini Omni, lets you drop a highly realistic digital clone of yourself into any environment you can imagine. By the end of this 6-minute guide, you'll know exactly how to generate, prompt, edit, and download a custom 10-second cinematic video featuring your own digital double. To get started right now, you will need your smartphone in hand with the Gemini app open. Do not try to initiate this process on your desktop browser. The initial setup requires the mobile app's hardware to capture your data. Once your profile is built, you stop scrolling through other people's content and start directing your own highly personalized digital scenes. Inside the app, look for the plus icon at the bottom of your screen. Tap that and select the Avatars button. The app will guide you through a brief physical capture. Make sure you're in a quiet room because you'll need to move your head around while reading a sequence of numbers out loud. After you finish, check your More Uploads menu. If your avatar's name appears there, the compilation was successful. That mobile capture is a one-time requirement. With the biometric bridge built, your avatar is now permanently tied to your account, ready to use on both mobile and desktop. The system relies on both your voice and spatial head tracking to lock in the precise facial movements and micro-expressions required to make your generated videos look realistic. The fastest way to test your new digital self is through Omni's built-in template gallery. Options like Metallic, the Mean Me option, and Indie Pastel require zero custom prompting to get started. Select a template, attach your avatar, and hit Generate. Expect about a 2-minute wait for the system to render your 10-second clip. Once you are comfortable with the templates, you can move on to writing custom prompts from scratch to place yourself in specific situations. Because Omni integrates tightly with Google Search, it pulls accurate historical and geographical data. This image of a Parisian street shows how the AI captures the exact layout and vintage shop signs to create a precise real-world atmosphere. It also handles complex written text. Look at this shot of a college classroom. The mathematical equations drawn on the chalkboard behind the professor are structured and coherent. The engine references deep academic data when prompted. This portrait of Erwin Schrödinger demonstrates how targeted historical requests yield highly specific visual outputs. Omni acts as a visual search engine, taking factual data and placing your avatar right in the center of it. Generating the video is just the first step. You can treat your timeline exactly like a text thread, requesting specific modifications through natural language. To change an isolated variable, simply type the command. For example, ask the AI to change your vest to blue. The system mathematically locks the background pixels in place, rewriting only the targeted area and leaving the environment entirely untouched. There is one notable limitation right now. Omni struggles if you try to upload a static image or a prior video to use as a starting frame. You can bypass this by continuing an existing scene. Command the AI to pick up from the last frame, like having this green metallic substance continue creeping up until it fully consumes the body. Rather than dealing with clunky traditional timeline editors, you use conversational prompting as a targeted scalpel to shape your footage. You aren't limited to digital avatars either. Omni can process and manipulate your own external media. You can upload raw, mundane B-roll from your camera and prompt the AI to inject massive anomalies. Here, a standard driving clip was modified to show a violent, active volcano erupting on the horizon. You can also upload static photos, up to 5 at a time, and run them through the montage template to stitch together a cohesive sequence. By blending actual reality with injected digital assets, Omni operates like a pocket-sized VFX compositing house. When you're happy with your final 10-second clip, you can export it via a direct download or generate a shareable link. Keep in mind that all exports are strictly capped at a 720p resolution. However, the engine applies rich lighting and cinematic color grading, giving the footage a polished look that punches well above that numerical pixel count. Finally, look closely at the corner of your screen. Google applies a mandatory digital watermark to every single output to clearly identify AI generation and preserve factual reality. With a few text prompts and a smartphone camera, anyone can quickly produce, edit, and export high-end personalized cinematic video.